Hi, this is Angela from empoweredcrystals.com and I make healing crystal jewellery. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for all you Leos out there for the winter period, and that will cover December, January and February. I'm going to be using these beautiful crystal grid oracle cards, and as you can see they have beautiful crystal grids on and crystal suggestions, so you'll be getting the crystals that will suit you best for this period of your time and the situations you might be going through. If you do like this type of video, please do click the like and subscribe button, and if you see anything of the crystals that you like and you want them in the form of jewellery, do pop over to my empoweredcrystals.com website and have a look. So I've pre-picked the cards. So the first one is emotions, and I have picked Rainbow Moonstone for that one. The second one is Crossroads, and I have picked Chiastolite with that one. And the third one is Clarity, and I have picked some beautiful Herkimer diamonds for that one, as you can see. I do like to show off the Herkimer diamonds. So the first card is emotions. So it looks as though a lot of you Leos out there, obviously this is a general reading so it won't apply to everyone, but you will have found that there's been a period of high emotions. You're feeling quite unbalanced at the moment. Everything feels as though it's getting all a bit too much for you. You really need to work on calming down these emotions. So you need to become a lot more grounded. When you have a lot of emotions and you're thinking about things, you're very much in your mind, and you need to bring your energy lower down and ground yourself. Now, Moonstone is a very feminine stone and it's very much in charge of the emotions. The moon is linked to emotions. And the tides and the lunar phases are very much linked to people's emotions. So using this moonstone, meditating on it, be very calming and bring you a bit more down to earth. You can also use grounding stones with this, and another stone that I've just thought of, and I'll just grab it, I dropped it, and is Tiger's Eye, which is a very grounding stone. So it's not traditionally linked with emotions, but it will bring you back down to earth, because it just feels as though you're very much in your mind at the moment, and you're thinking too much about things. The second card I've picked is Crossroads, and we have the Chiastolite, which is also known as the fairy cross stone, and as you can see it naturally has these crosses formed in them. And now this would suggest that with your emotions running high, you're actually coming to a point where you're going to have to make some decisions, and you're going to have to think about where you need to go. You can't carry on as you are, and I feel as though a lot of you are in positions where the emotions are running you ragged, really. You're getting to the point where you know something's got to change, and that could be for many reasons. When it's with emotions, it could be jobs, relationships, friendships, partners, romance. But all I know is it's going to come to some sort of decision where you're going to have to go one way or the other. Now, if you can't decide, there's a great meditation with Chiastolite, and you meditate with a Chiastolite and you imagine you're at a crossroads, and the signpost will say all your choices. So one will say do nothing, the next sign, and you'll see a path that goes somewhere that will say change your job, for instance. The next one will say join a course and get more educated to get a promotion, for instance. I'm just coming up with stuff that's job related. It can also obviously be relationships related, so it could be, again, you always have the option of doing nothing. And then you can say, do I split up with my partner? Do I stay with my partner? Do we go to counselling and work on things? You have various choices. It doesn't necessarily need to be black and white. I split with them or I stay with them. There's choices in those, and you've got to think about what's best for you. And you imagine that crossroads, you imagine that signpost, and you imagine the paths that lead to the different signs. And one should seem much more attractive than the other in this meditation, and that will lead you hopefully to the right decision. So it'll be something you're subconsciously, obviously if you do this meditation and it leads you down a path that you would never take consciously, do not go down that path and ignore all your common sense. We always have to have common sense when we're doing these our spiritual work. But if you feel as though it does fit in and it does work, always ask advice around you. Don't just do something. But obviously try to get advice from as many different people from as many different areas as possible and see what sensible advice comes out. But that meditation may make it clearer for you. And that comes on nicely to this card, which is the Clarity card, where I've got the Herkimer diamonds. Beautiful. And I feel that working towards the end of this period, you will come to a decision. You'll get clarity for the situation. You'll get a greater angle on what's actually happening, what will be good for you, what will work, and you'll have some choices and you'll make the choices, I feel. So this period of time, it will come to a point where you are going to get some clarity on the situation. Now, if you have difficulty coming to that clarity, you can work with Herkimer diamonds, and they do work on bringing attunement, higher knowledge, and helping you come to a higher path. So they can be very helpful in helping you make decisions. So if you meditate, and if you've done this meditation and you've got an inkling and you want a bit more clarity, work with Herkimer diamonds, and these will hopefully help you come to a bit of a more clearer path of what you're supposed to be doing and what you feel you should be doing. Obviously, we can't tell where life will take us always, and we may make the wrong decisions, but sometimes the wrong decisions can be right decisions in the end. You can think, oh my gosh, I've made such a terrible mistake, and then a couple of years down the line you think, if I hadn't made that mistake, I wouldn't be in this wonderful life I am now. So sometimes you have to make a mistake along the way to get to a good position. But I'm not the judge of your life, and obviously you're going to be living your life, and only you can tell and you can make these decisions. But hopefully these crystals will give you a little bit more guidance and help along the way. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please do click the like and subscribe button if you did. And if you saw anything that you liked in the form of the jewellery, do please pop over to my empoweredcrystals.com website to have a look at what I've made. And I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.